早安，早上好，哎，不对，下午好。Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. おはよう、こんにちは、こんばんは。早安，晚安。都在烤羊。对啊，我的声音都还没恢复。哦，感谢爱你贡献咖啡，我也想你。喝水，好喝水。啊，怎么一开始就卡？严厉斥责。姆托斯，终于啊，终于跟你打到招呼了。昨天跟你打招呼的时候，你也已经下了，就是不在我的直播间。初见安安，抱歉，刚好你来的时候我都不在那个 OBS 前面。缴税，羊后腿没有吗？马拉，你的后腿还在吗？只剩一只，是谁？谁拿走了另一只？我的马拉，气到打错字。这里，今天要跑剧情，最新的那个加倍的剧情。刚好是在第二天玩，有什么问题可以问你们。已逝的必将归来，专注模式确认4。都在补眠，来的不是时候。对啊，最近身体不太好，现在恢复了就开始乱直播了。好，前往。每次在那个这叫什么移动，我的喇叭都不是喇叭了，我的音讯都不太听话。呀，滋啦滋啦的，音讯又坏掉了。不是要休息2个月吗？我管他呢。耳朵被电烂了，滋滋滋滋滋。
Long time no see, Raguna.
Raguna。等等，我自己音量没调。OK。Raguna。啊？什么问号
Can you smell that?
Let's take care of important matters first.
对，我回来了。
I promise.
Yeah, I know. We're here to find Cardathea. I still can't believe Tethys couldn't unlock the Sentinel's relic we found in Septimon.
这不用解谜吗？
At least now we know it's called the civilization capsule.
我就不觉得它可
Probably
以直
holds
接打
key
开
legacy
的。
data left behind by the sun.
Like some ancient data recorder, right? But Tethys said to unlock it, we'll need the Leviathan's power. If it's really from the Sentinel, why do we need the Prenodian's power for that?
Maybe because they fused together at some point.
Oh, well, guess that's why we need to find Cardathea. Maybe she'll know a
又
workaround.
好了，
The Black Shores warn waters in Raguna are acting weird again. Gotta be extra careful.
有什么异常都没有我的体质
And
异
you
常
know,。something feels off
看一
in
个
the
打一个
city
啊。
too. It's not as cheerful as when we left it.
怎么了？
Huh. Since when did you get all poetic?
Amid howling winds, rising storms, and ghosts adrift, I heard the captain's call.
哦，可可他不是社恐吗？
Look, over there! Isn't that Brant and Rachia? Wow!
Hoist the sails, O humanity! The abyss and the summit have entwined. Your only path now is forward, bold and uncharted. You stand on the precipice. Now is the hour to decide your fate, to plant the seed of your highest hope, and watch it bloom into tomorrow.
哦，
Captain, why do you burn alone in your own flames?
好可爱哦！当初应该抽一下的。
If you do not first become
哦，可可是
ashes,
真的可
how
爱。
will you rebuild? Embrace your fire. Embrace your grief. Go into your solitude. I love those who dare to create, who strive to transcend. For in doing so, their old selves are destroyed. Yes,
The journey onward is perilous. To stand still is perilous. To look back is also perilous. Now, I begin to understand what truly makes a hero great. It is to stand before humanity's deepest sorrow and its highest hope.
oh, how I love those whose souls remain rich
对啊，他
and
真的好
vast.
可爱。
Even when wounded, even when the smallest, should you stand alone, suffering in the endless dark. Today,
好啊，好啊。
Life is
Ow.
but a walking shadow,
好耳熟的声音啊！
a poor player who struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard. It is a tale told by fools, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
What？
Where am I?
等等等等等，
That was Cristoforo's voice just now.
克里斯托弗
Is
对
this
了
another one of his illusions? Buling's bronze mirror isn't responding. Abby?
，Abby。
No answer. This isn't like what happened in Septimont.
Damn，
Guess I can only keep moving and find out why.
他们到底有什么力量可以这样啊？等一下，我偷看一下后面，他应该不会让我走过去吧？啊，对对对，还没跑剧情。苏头，你要一起跑吗？我们就像同时试听啊。艾妮在跑了没啊？这个是什么？不太想跑啊。这，哎，Yuno，哎，你也在跑了，好诶。嗯。
The phases of the moon wove her luminous gaze. Yet she insists on using that light to peer into fate's menacing face. Her eyes were destined to be burned. All who have now, neither she nor her moon will ever be whole again.
这是
Mistaking rebellion and recklessness for glory, like an inferior gem made precious
被
only by
加倍
how
总督
it
由
glitters.
怒雪豹伤透了心。
Yes, even the cast-offs of lesser branches can earn
没事，我也
admiration
伤
for
透了
their
心，
shine.
但我还在这里。你看就好了。麻雀，好想你啊！初见，好，初见。
She couldn't control the monstrous family legacy. So she turned to bravado, fragile.
非比就比，
A pure heart,
再快速跳
blindly
剧情。
devoted to a deity on the verge of extinction. Yet the true eternal divinity embraces all. She realigned her faltering faith. Gentleness born of delusion. A beautiful, but fear has eaten away at her soul. What she needs is not light, but a long,
游戏通行证，游戏通行证，哦，别的是不是？哦，姑，妈咪
A valiant and determined ruler. On the battlefield where life and death collide, conquest and slaughter walk hand in hand. Soon beyond her throne lies nothing but withered bones. If she cannot endure...
鱼早安。
He plays the role of captain. He mistook his role for his true self. Blind to danger and death alike. Burning passion is but a beautiful kind of madness. When
这是老师早安。
amid the endless cycle of surging tides, she plunges into fate's swirling maelstrom once more. Soon she will wear a new crown, one ordained by fate, never to be
ESC 要
defied.
按烂了，为什么？为什么？
Her fate was written long ago. What you see before you is fate itself. And now, with every step you take,
哎，你
you
不要
stir
哭。
the tides into motion. Is it fate that rules over man? I await your answer to this question.
哦，原来 ESC 可以快速跳过。哦，我都是滑鼠一直按，一直按，一直按，吵死了。刚才应该没有遗漏的人吧？能。哦。又要打架了吗？好壮丽，对啊。
What is this place?
呀，古文吗？
Through me, walk the
Yeah.
path of glorious ascension.
是的，特
Through me, enter the city of eternal bliss. All who enter.
哈，好丑哦！
These tacit discords.
Harbinger, open the gates of paradise for us.
What？ 哦，姐姐。呀，这角度。
You'd better leave. This place isn't leading to any salvation.
你是谁？萝卜出土啦
I will deliver you her death.
什么？到现在没看懂。What？
Rover! Rover?
We could try this. Nightmare Awakener.
巷子里什么都有。那敲下去吗？直接敲醒。
Oh, you're finally awake. One second I'm fine. The next, my head's spinning. And your face...
I'm fine. What I saw, though.
好大的棒棒糖，那个敲下去，
Sounds like the same thing happening to the people here. From what I've heard, many Raganesi have been having... The details vary, but they all end the same way. The fall of
灭亡
Renesita.
的景象。
And it's not just in Dreamland either. Rover, I'm not sure if you've heard. There have been... Even in Septimont, folks claim they've seen tacit discords not of this land in the wilds.
Thanks to all these oddities, the mood in Ragoona has gone south. The troupe performed today because Brant thought a new play to lighten the mood might...
Here's the odd part. Only Renesidans seem to be having these dreams. Visitors are spared. The same should be true of you.
《海报》感谢已经订阅4个月啦！你们看，我做通知了，我昨天才找到他在哪儿。
Well, not Brant or me.
Tacit discords in the stormy sea have been more
Baba.
restless lately. And the siren songs? Well, they've started sounding an awful lot like the Order's hymns. We'll keep gathering intel on our end. Renesita's tides don't lie. Watch your back.
OK， 交给我们啦。
What were those tacit discords whispering about? Gates of paradise and the word harbinger. Could they? The only harbinger of the dark tide is Fenrico. But he should still be sealing the dark tide of that figure I saw. And Cardathia's murder. I came back to find her, so I should look for her first. She might know what's at the root of all this.
OK， 跟大家交谈，去交谈一下吧。赞妮姐姐， 踏入一道门，想追上他，他却告诉我不要追，更不要温柔的走入那扇门。什么意思啊？因记忆产生的幻视，持续跟石头。知道了，加油，麻雀加油！卡了。他刚刚有特意把什么记忆吗？标起来。拯救整个黎纳西塔。用言语创造，那就是刚才那个啦，一直记不起来他名字，克里斯托弗是吗？搞鬼！菲比啾比，好。若想进入气绝一切希望呼唤。不对劲！大猫老师，嗨！我昨天才在跟他们说，你每次都来了就消失。我都来不及跟你打招呼，你就不见了。真的，我已经几次那个大猫老师好，然后问你一些问题，你都不理我。水蜜，我静静的听你狡辩。七狗狗，想你了。走太远了吗？那我要走哪里？呀，下去。啊，对，下去。飞凤，海豹。我也想你们，我想你们想疯了，我天哪！休息3个礼拜耶，超级恐怖。然后昨天才播2个多小时，人就不行了，我都要不认识我自己了。就是下去就下去了，好的，不下去。姐姐。耶！感谢贡献。
What brings you back to the inverted tower so suddenly?
Something's come up. Did something?
I've only just arrived. For now, everything appears to be in order. There are matters I too.
不要碰我卡提！ 是吧？真的假的
？Cantarella，
快救命啊
How could this happen?
That woman.
我勒个去！
I will deliver you her death.
Why does this scene match what I saw in that dreamland? Her tacit mark. Look, it's flickering. Cantarella.
水母姐姐，救命啊！快救人啊！快救神啊！
Something's wrong. It's strange. I can't sense any frequency from her, and yet she is still resonating with something.
A resonator's frequency is usually gone when they...
There's something even
好不容易
stranger.
救活了，不是吧？哎，
Cardathea had her sword in hand. With her strength, how could she...
对
The
啊，
sword of divinity, sealed with a portion of the
There's something even stranger. The inverted tower itself is a sealed sonaro. Only the Visan, she broke through the stained glass from the outside. Physically, there's something even stranger. Spent casings. These traces.
You bet they are. I'd know that stench anywhere.
阿布有点鼻
And
塞
I
耶
caught，the same
他
frequency
刚
on
吸
that
的时候
freak
有点
jumped
鼻
out
水
of it.
声音。
There's something even stranger. Cantarella, you never did get to say what brought you here.
Cartathea reached out to me with an urgent matter to discuss. She gave no details, only insisting that I come at once. With the strange phenomena stirring across Raguna, I feared it might be linked to the dark.
Was what I saw really just an illusion?
太快了，
Woman. She was using dark tide energy. Whatever the case, we need to find the one who did this.
Leave Cartathea to me. I'll bring her back to the Phasalia estate and keep her safe. The rest, I entrust to you.
This nose, I could track the dark tide.
这次的转场好安静啊哈哈！在载入什么东西啊啊啊啊啊！耳朵耳朵。等等，现在没画面。哦，有，有东西在抢音讯，在干扰，一定是黑潮。
That's weird. The trail ends here, but my head's starting to spin again.
加油啊！
It's the dark tide's energy messing with you again. You can rest. I'll search the area.
怕它掉下去，好恶心啊！
Abby? Asleep already. Since leaving the inverted tower of Raguna's sky, what happened to it?
Spear of glory, pierce through! Slipped away again. By this spear, I vow to protect my allies
你
and
怎么
crush the
出来了？
hearts
哦，对
of the，evil.
后面有说他出来了，可你怎么在这儿？
Avidius?
What any gladiator of... But you, your grace. You vanished without a word. What brings you back in such a hurry?
他到底恢复正常了没啊？怪人。
That's a long story. Let's speak of more pressing matters. Are you up?
No, I'm tracking someone else.
Silver hair and violet eyes, cloaked in cursed shadow-lit flame.
果然
So
是
you
知道
seek the
点
one
什
they
么。
call
好
Discord
诶，
Slayer.
Discord Slayer? Sound.
Yes, she's on my radar. I suspect the recent tacit Discord outbreak in Raguna City is tied to her presence. Your Grace hasn't heard. I had gone there in search of the Quill Bearer. While gathering information, the city was suddenly overrun. To be precise, they looked more like spawn of the Dark Tide.
执笔之人是他关在下面的时候说命运都被写好的
The outbreak has
那
since
个
been
吗？
contained, but the Genesis Nexus was damaged. Without it, common echoes can't be used, and Raguna is no longer secure. The Montellis and the Order agreed to evacuate all civilians to Averado Vault, where private echoes can still be deployed. It's the only way to protect them.
A TD outbreak right after I left.
The thundering Mephis has fled. The path ahead is safe.
可他也只是逃掉啊。
Thank you for your help, Gladiator. Averado Vault isn't far from here. We can.
你们可以保护自己。我请问呢？真的
Now
假
about the
的？
Discord Slayer you seek. The townsfolk, she may call herself that, but witnesses have seen her alongside swarms of tacit discords, leading them like troops into battle. What's more, many have confirmed that the unrest across Raguna coincides exactly with her appearances. I even crossed paths with her on the road to Raguna. I sensed a malicious frequency we both know well. The dark. Of course. Even if she didn't cause the outbreak in Raguna, the Dark Tide is Rinasita's ancient enemy. If you're
好不容易
hunting,
才和平的。
allow me to join you and lend my aid.
Do you have any leads on her whereabouts?
If I'm correct, the thundering Mephis we encountered is also we can track it, and from there draw
An anchor stone.
a habit picked up on the hunt. Looks like I'm fortunate to be hunting alongside you again.
我们要跟他。哦，好了，姑且接受，喝点水，喝的。追踪黑潮的频率，周围看看。啊，没什么。哟。
Take note.
吓死我了！
Dark Tide creations. Grant them the oblivion they deserve.
The wicked will face judgment. Tempest of flashes.
走。调查，就是查。查啊，好久不见。
You mentioned you left Tetragon Temple to search.
I grew weary of waiting. When I heard rumors of his presence in Raguna, I came to no trace of him yet. But I've learned this much. Here, no verses were. The Ragunesi know not my name, past, nor the prophecy I once carried. Here, I am a completely blank
是过往
page.
不知背负的预言，一片完全的空白。可
If
是
my
也行，
former
没
existence
事，我也醒没
was
多
just a
久。
fabrication, an idea of some hero of heroes crafted to Septimon's expectations, then perhaps here in Raguna I am free to write my own story. This matters more than finding him. I will break free.
Your fate is what you want it to be. No one else gets to decide who you are.
妈耶，嗨。
No one has the right to dismiss your efforts and dreams with some absurd idea.
You honor me.
卡了，卡
I
了，
hope to
卡
prove
了。
worthy of that belief.
敲到。哎，等一下，我发现他的铠甲，你看他的铠甲中间，他铠甲有帮他做肚脐耶。什么意思？还有帮他做肌肉哎。 哇哦，这铠甲有必要吗？一直在偷改，但是铠甲上面长肚脐到底是什么个概念？好，跑起来，上面有东西吗？嘿，算了，先上去。电脑会卡一下，已经不止一下了，让它渲染完就好了。啊哈。
The anchor stone is holding strong. Let's push forward. Our destination is up ahead.
奥古也有肚脐，好哦。耶，干什么啊？无音区吗？好卡，好卡。
To a paradimensional tacit field. Raguna's geographical records haven't documented this. Do you feel that? That ominous energy? Very well.
每次一跑新剧情就卡。哇，好诶。 没什么地方要看的，那进去了。呀，吓一跳！
What happened? Where's Avidius?
嗷！
We crossed inside at the
是要
same
打
time.
吗？要打！哦，要打！
It's the thundering madness.
Open the gates.
你看，这什么东西？嗯，为什么？ 我是不能进来，是不是啦？这什么东西啊？为什么？等一下。
Another illusion.
Focus. You are in an illusion. It's weaponizing your combat instincts.
啊？
Steady your resolve. Do not let its whispers.
为什么要帮我？什么东西啊？
The pain and hallucinations are.
对啊，为什么？
Is she?
到现在没搞懂。
See that cocoon in the center?
那个茧才是核心。啊，走开啊！
Right there.
走开啊！哦，所以我要揍这个。
Destroy it. Then the monster and this illusion will unravel together.
不要再去 focus 它了，好不好？走开！
The wicked will face judgment.
这东西也太硬了吧！
I am the toughest. Wind rises. The wicked.
快了，快了，快了，快了，快了，快了，快了，快了！啊！怎样？行了吗？
It worked. But who are you? And
Now is not the time for stories, but I'll tell you this. I'm here to kill.
I can't hear her voice anymore.
搞不好就是我啊！ 离开无音区。好吧。啊，这特效，每次都吓到，进来也吓到，出去也吓到。
Rover, are you unharmed?
I'm fine. So it's gone?
The thundering Mephis was nowhere in sight. I couldn't see his face clearly, but I heard him call him. Caligula was a tyrant feared throughout Septimon's history. Notorious for his cruelty that legends say he wielded a vile black resonance energy and the worst calamities ever stirred by the dark. He didn't fight it. He embraced it. Commanded its abominations. Bent them, but not before he left a curse. I shall become the very history and memory of Septimon.
The power to command the Dark Tide's creations. Only that Discord Slayer says she's hunting the Harbinger to stop a greater calamity. If that's true, then she pulled me from the illusion. If she's the cause of this chaos, this isn't making sense.
Rover, Shrek the Anchor Stone is useless now.
Augusta said the Dark Tide spoke to her when it swallowed her whole. Maybe I can learn something that way. My telepathic ability should...
Telepathy? Your Grace is versed in many arts. I don't doubt your abilities, but I don't want to see another tragedy like what befell Septimon.
We're falling behind. The Discord Slayer knows far more than we... I'm not letting any lead slip past.
Ew. 哦，这个啊，哎，哦，不用啊，啊
I can't see anything. Focus.
Okay, everybody listen. Don't panic. Take the lift. It will bring you to safety.
The prototype echoes in the depositories. Activate them all.
Those voices. Zani, and they're in Everardo Vault. The Dark Tide creations could be appearing there.
It's currently sheltering a large number of...
Let's not waste time.
“太夸张了吧！这样跑来跑去。”他要我飞上去，结果我那个了。好了好了，用走的，用走的，用走的。走走走走走，跑啊跑啊，跑啊！快快快快快快！
Zani, status of the evacuation.
80% of Raguna's residents have been relocated, but the troop of fools hit a storm while ferrying people from the Riccioli Islands. Rough seas out there.
Trust them to see it.
Miss Carlotta, we've cleared the depositories as ordered, ready to receive...
Good. Renacita's greatest treasure has always been the people who built it. The next...
Understood, ma'am.
Rover! If you mean the incident in Raguna, you've likely already heard.
Evacuation here is still on track. No anomalies detected in Everardo Vault. Yet. Your assistance is appreciated, Seravidius. The residents from Egla Town have all been accounted for.
I am simply fulfilling...
Strange. I clearly sense the dark...
是姐姐在亲吗？亲那个黑潮，灾难感好有感觉啊！对对，他的枪声。
Those tide spawn. They've evolved fast. Mutation? Or...
What?
Unsure enough.
Entering a restricted zone armed without triggering a...
Be careful. Her ability...
All this by her hand.
Fiction and reality are starting to blur. That is what they...
The Dark Tide can corrupt, and you carry its power. What proof do we have this isn't your doing?
You don't. Believe whatever you want.
对啊，脖子有痣。
By the
刚才就有
sacred
看到啦。
statues of the divinity, evil shall know no peace. Only the righteous may taste eternity. Wickedness, Gelbrenner, demon raw.
Fenrico? Why would he be?
You have slaughtered my flock and ushered in ruin.
他们认识。
The Sentinel's wrath is already upon you. I will cast you back into damnation myself before your card. You should be howling in the Styx depths, your soul.
If you're offering me a shortcut back to hell,
Your heart holds no reverence for the divine. Only desecration and scorn. Demon, your sins are ripe for judgment. By the highest will's command, I shall strike down all that you have wrought. Justice shall be done.
哦。
She could have dodged that, but she took the hit to shield us. And Fenrico, he knew innocents were.
Righteous one, I come to cleanse. Rinasita teeters on the edge of collapse. Now, more than ever,
再跟他
the
打一场，
path to deliverance lies
他又
within
坏
the
掉了，
civilization capsule.
才洗白又坏啦。
Entrust it to me. By the authority bestowed upon me, I will open the gates to the divine paradise.
Unless you're not Fenrico at all.
Bloodshed cannot be avoided.
有一把
Blood
哦，
must pay for
我现在好
blood.
像有点卡，是不是？
The path
太强
for
了
living justice must be fortified with further transgressions. My goal is pure, singular.
又来了，又来了，他又
All
在那
I've
边。
done, I've done so Rinasita survives the divine reckoning and
目
rises
前没问
as a
题。
land free from sorrow. No understanding is needed, only faith.
他
Hand
又
over
踢
the
笑了啦。
civilization capsule.
so the civilization capsule is your goal after all.
Death is the fruit of transgression. To resist it is to
You and your divinity cannot end me.
加倍，行不行啊？
And these dark tide shams.
啊！
Today, you face your reckoning.
I am the enlightened
他
one,
贯穿了耶，没
anointed
事
by
吗
the？ divinity and crowned.
Ah, so you're the core of these abominations.
Mocked by fate, whispering poison, a demon.
It's too bad I'm not the one judging. If the Dark Tide's power isn't enough to convince, how about we try this? The envoys declare the guilt, but Imperator is the only true judge. By the light of Imperator, repent!
Oh.
It's the light of Genesis.
啊！哈？这不是神王吗？
Looks like the judgment is clear. These hollow existences don't need you. Protect the civilization capsule.
对吧？没记错吧？
How were they able to
Oh
disguise
my
themselves
God.
as humans?
I've never heard of any possessing such ability.
Fans are dead now. Don't hesitate. Let's end them all.
The one mimicking the Primus is the heart. Take it down, and the rest will collapse with it.
It's calling in more of them. We'll need to clear the rubble while waiting for our shot.
That which cometh from the sea shall
什么东西啊？一直在那个。哎。
Moment of resonance.
My compliments. Take this.
No contest. I don't have all day.
好大，好大。
Don't stand in my way.
Come on. Reduce to dust.
My compliments.
赤羽，我也想你。啊！
Ovidius, you have received the blessing of my master. Serve your true divinity.
滚啊！
Never back down! Rover, now!
啊！那我呢？我进去了吗？
Another dimension within the civilization capsule. But why does it open up now? Was it when Ovidius and I made contact?
吓死我了！突然讲话干嘛呢？
Is that Imperator's voice? Imperator.
Permissions detected, Arbiter. Lifting imposed restrictions. First instance initiated. All probabilistic futures now
这是谁呀？
Outcome verified. Blueprint compiled. Advancing to phase 2.
他在说什么啊？
Commencing
哇
simulation.
哦！
Attempting
这里不能跑
civilization
步。
fit. Renacita.
哎，不见了。
Arbiter. This Arbiter, I grieve to say, I
一段
am
根据
but
开
a
启者的
message
不同而自动
set
下
to
载触发的
activate
语
in
言。
response to the presence of an initiator.
哦，英白拉多的人形。
Time in this place. When I merged with Leviathan, it seized a fragment of my mind, and with it, a trace of my power.
是对外解决上时间。哦。
To separate. I knew not the fullness of its design. It records the origin and birth of the Renacetan civilization. Once, we drafted the first blueprint for these seaborn kin. Now, I have entombed it, Arbiter. Heed me now.
说故事了。
In the beginning,
说故事了。
life rose and fell with the tide.
哎，有我的事啊。
The displaced and wandering did follow my guidance. They journeyed unto the archipelago. There, I did leave knowledge and technology, that they might walk the path to freedom.
向上。啊。
Your light blesses us.
啊，哎，没造完。
We follow your will.
To build our republic. civilization. But Leviathan seized upon mankind's longing for unity to manifest civilization's shadow.
沿着轨迹滑动。
It spoke in my name, built false miracles, forged hollow grace.
因为它是独角鲸嘛，
feeding on step
然后我们英白拉多是独角兽，
violence.
就搞混大家了，对不对？
We are blessed by the sea. By you, we are unified. By you, we are born. From the sea we came, and to the sea we shall return.
From the founding of civilization, it had invaded their spirit and beliefs. I rose against it, only to unleash the dark tide. It scarred Renacita beyond measure. I began to question all I had done.
这英白拉多也是很尽力啊。
The Threnodian did steer Renacita's fate.
哦，
And I too once guided Renacita's course. In truth, we were no different. We both sought to mold civilization after our own will. Those who truly walked the land were never granted the right to choose. Civilizations abound with Threnodians. No eternal solution doth exist. Have I the right to choose their fate? The shaping of a civilization must belong to its people.
可是都已经到一半了，应该说都这么久了。 不然要他们自己来也有点太那个了吗？不太可能吧。
Only the people can decide where their future must lead. What followed, thou already knowest. I allowed the Threnodian to exist. I chose coexistence, using myself to shadow it. I part once, I did seek thy counsel. Thou granted me the freedom to choose.
I just have one question. Why did the civilization capsule need the Threnodian's power to open?
When Leviathan and I were one, I split a sliver of it. The capsule was ever meant for thy hands. My design was that it should open only in the presence of thou and the resonator, bearing both my power.
What if that resonator became the Threnodian's puppet?
If that came to pass, then Renacita hath already fallen. But if she standeth with humanity, then this truth is Leviathan was born from the dark side of mankind's longing for unity. Their fear of the sea shaped its likeness as a great sea. Even at civilization's dawn, it had already tainted the opening of the capsule. Shall stir the Renacitans' oldest memories. Leviathan, if the Renacitans wouldst walk a path free of divinity, Arbiter, the hour of farewell hath come. Go now, gather every last hope.
进度一致了，
If
好
all
哎。
unfoldeth as it should, when the shadows of the soul are at last dispelled, Renacita shall welcome true dawn, and humanity shall have a future beyond any I could foresee.
你这样听不会双声道吗？
The true faithful believed in Imperator. So too did Imperator believe in humanity.
You killed the Blessed Maiden before my eyes. Raguna's disasters are tied to your actions. Now tell me what I need to know.
If I told you I acted to save Cartethia, would you believe? This place is protected by Imperator. For now, Leviathan can't hear us. This is for you.
Righteous One, trust her, and trust me. Everything we've done is to defeat Leviathan.
所以卡提西亚的
frequency.
它生痕再亮是因为这个留着吗？
I need you to accept this. Cartethia is dead, but she may still return. For that to happen, we need...
Kill Leviathan? Didn't she absorb it when they merged?
Now, Leviathan is on the verge of rebirth. It stole some of the Sentinel's power. During your battle with the Blessed Maiden, it split off a trace of its frequency and hid it in a gem. I'm sure you've seen it. That gem ended up in the Fraxidus' hands.
Huh?
Their whole play in Rinasita. Use it to bring back Leviathan.
So the Fraxidus has been incubating the Thronodian.
Perhaps longer than we can imagine. Even your clash with Cartethia may have been scripted. A setup to give Leviathan a shot at slipping the Sentinel.
You know about that? Just who are you, Discord Slayer?
Think of me as what I am. An Avenger. The next Harbinger of the Dark Tide has surfaced. Until we can find him or her, we keep this quiet to avoid the worst-case scenario. Our first priority is to find them.
You're saying this Harbinger is behind all the Dark Tide creations?
Not all. The Harbinger resonates with Rinasita's darkest emotions. Those emotions act as anchors, pulling horror into form. If the emotion is strong enough and the Harbinger is near, those things evolve. They feed off the Harbinger's thoughts and memories to become more real. Some even start to look human. You've noticed it. The tide spawn in Raguna are starting to mimic us. Which means... Exactly. I've always hunted the Dark Tide's creations. Each one shares slivers of thought and memory. I kill them and I take what they know. They've been watching you. They want the civilization capsule. So, I followed you. Tracked. The capsule only unlocks with both the Sentinel and Threnodian's power. And it opened the moment you and that gladiator touched it. So...
You think it's Avidius? But you carry the Dark Tide's power too.
Caution is a virtue in a hunter. You're right. The Dark Tide is in me. But Leviathan stopped counting me among the living a long time ago. And this power, it's mine. Who I turn it against is my choice. You're welcome to try and stop me. But me? I'm not stopping this hunt anytime soon. When calamity strikes, I trust you'll know exactly where to point your blade. Good. Then hunt with me, until we give Leviathan a death worth talking.
那个人真的有问题。
The Sentinel's frequency is gone. I guess the time for talking is over.
唯一的安全区。
These things. They're all tide spawn.
The civilization capsule was tainted by the dark tide. That's how I got in. Followed the corruption straight through.
Oh, so you can enter the dark tide. No wonder we couldn't find you.
Yes, but the frequencies there are chaotic. I locked onto yours and followed it to the storm. You have access to core data. But Ovidius, he might have been swept into the frequency vortex. The exit is at the end of this wind trail. Stay on it.
Yeah, 什么东西啊？这个是他自己控制吗？还是跟我有关啊？
Accelerating. Our way out is closing fast. Faster. We're almost there.
Wow.
Rover. Good. Looks like you haven't run into too much trouble. It hasn't been long since you disappeared into the rift. Once that thing masquerading as Fenrico was slain, the other Tidespawn didn't last.
That was the last one. With the family's private Echo Arsenal backing us up, we held the line.
Surely you didn't think we'd fall apart without you?
This Phalian Beringo. When the core was destroyed, the other... I'd set up order terminals around the perimeter, though. They'll detect humanoid mimics and prevent new Tidespawn from forming here.
Might I ask?
Where's that gladiator from Septimon?
Seravidius made it out of the rift before you. But he didn't look great. Kept muttering about needing to stop the crisis, then off he went.
Give me your hand. I left a mark on Ovidius during our fight earlier. With Baylor's power, I can tap into his
好强哦
We'll find his trail.
加倍也太强了吧！很想吐槽，对我刚才也是，跳来跳去，转来转去，超好笑。
Silence, you maddening whispers! No, I'll be damned before. There must
代
be
表人家有
something
余裕啊
left I can still do. I won't let the same tragedy happen twice.
Ow.
He's headed for Thessalio Fells.
好的，喝水。麒麟，你看，现在喝水有通知了，会有那个水瓶。
We've lost contact with Cantarella. The beacon on her end appears to have been destroyed.
Dark clouds are gathering over Thessalio Fells. Something is definitely wrong.
Very well. We'll hold the line. Zani, call in the family's transport echoes.
Don't complicate things. Put those echoes towards supply runs instead. Stay close. We're taking the sky route.
哦。等一下，不会翱翔吧？我，哈，你自己飞啊！我没办法呀。
Manipulating the air to form a wind trail. Is that your resonance ability?
One of them. I have the tacit discord harpia within me.
Not an echo, but a tacit discord itself?
Cool.
So, you can absorb them directly?
You can say that. Valor is one of many.
我可以加速吗？
One of many. Now I'm really curious about you and your abilities.
If we live through this, maybe I'll tell you. But right now...
We need to find the Harbinger. Do you know how we can identify them?
First things first, they'll be corrupted by the dark tide. But the signs aren't always so visible. We'll have to look for associated side effects, and prepare for what they might bring. We've entered Thessalio Fells. I can already sense the tide spawn up ahead.
熟悉操作加倍手感很好，到现在没搞懂。
That's a Phasalia member. We need to help him. Leave it to me.
It's Rover. I think the Sentinel.
What happened here?
Dark tide creation swarmed without warning. We were overrun before we could... Thank you. Lady Cantarella is still on the front lines fighting. Would you please help to reinforce her position?
走。看他来了，姐姐，你要没事啊，拜托。
It's too late, my lady. My mind can't be fixed. Save your... I only beg. Don't let me die a monster. Don't let me become Leviathan. I see it. The end times. Paradise. Descending at last.
坏了。
Rover.
The Phasalia bloodline's ties with Leviathan run too deep. Their ancient fears were the first to be awakened. This is the true horror of the evolved dark tide. It feeds on human despair. Your family's antidote can still cure those lightly infected. But for those whose corruption runs deep, like him, their frequencies cannot be reversed. All we can offer is the dignity of dying as a human.
My lady.
Matriarch of Phasalia, I understand the cruel...
Phasalia blood must be ended by Phasalia hands.
Oh.
Thank you. May glory return to the Phasalians.
The dead rest. The living march forward. Cartathea remains secure in the Phasalia estate. But the divinity's statue began it was Leviathan's voice. Something.
It's very likely Avidius.
That Septimontian gladiator.
Oh. Lady Cantarella! Rover! Reinforcements have...
那也太晚了吧？好了，也行了。
Thessalia falls. It's already... Acolyte Phoebe! A cluster of tidespawn is marching towards the deck.
这阿维迪亚可不可以把他就是关起来？
I'll use my forte to defuse the family's antidote. It should help to...
We'll triage the wounded and fortify this position. The Order's acolytes will clear a path for you.
OK， 交给我们，菲比。
Whether the Sentinel comes or not, we are their will made flesh. We protect Rinasita.
Oh, light of Genesis, shield us. As we were at the dawn, so we stand today.
这样的灯有这么多。
As the Sentinel soldiers.
哦，可以这样用的啊。
The Order's acolytes are holding off the other tidespawn. This is our chance to go straight for the source.
那就不帮忙打喽，交给他们喽。
Gift wrapped prey.
Satisfied by
走，交给他们喽。哎，我都走了，还想怎样？偷打？阿维迪亚，你真的是不要再乱跑了，我求你了！乱源，走到哪儿都是乱源。
It's you.
今天会跑完全部吗？会。Holy moly!
Forgive me that you have to see me like this. When the civilization capsule opened, I was dragged inside. A black frequency took hold of me. I saw Rinasita's beginnings and the memories of so many of its people. I saw him too. Caligula. His face was like mine.
等一下，我忘记卡利古拉
It
是
was my past and the future I am meant to inherit.
前面有提到这名字，但是
Leviathan used the Dark Tide's frequency to force those memories into him.
怕他走。对啊，
Yes, but after I left that space, I suddenly felt the tide spawn's movements. But once again, I stepped blindly into the churning river of chaos. The Thessalia's oldest memories awoke ahead of time because of me. Countless tide spawn emerged in my wake. I tried to drive them back, but my hopes and dreams, all of it was real, so why?
所以利用他把记忆带到这边来吗？上任封神。
From Septimont to Raguna, the blame lies with me. Perhaps this is the fate I could never hope.
Damn it. His mind is being consumed.
This is the role fate wrote for me. Fate decrees I become the Mad King. So
Holy!
Why should I reject it? I am
完了完了完了完了
the
完了
one
完了
who glimpsed fate itself. And now, I will reveal it to the world.
完了完了，坏了！
but who can truly know the might of fate? That is why I will become it. I will wear its face.
完了，他整个人没了。
That foolish divine mask no mortal can comprehend. I am the king, bearer of extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides. I shall quiet the waters and still the tempest.
所以这是那个未做的神王的真正该有的样子吗？他模仿的对象，假的王模仿的是这一只。那长得就一样啊！打架啦
Ovidius.
Holy！ 等等的哪儿呀？哦。
From the deepest dark, I rise against your purest light. Let us see which is worthy of a true
神经病，他真的疯了。
If you believe he was once an honorable gladiator, then fight him. Make him remember who he truly is.
I can write my own fate and rewrite theirs.
已经看不清楚画面了，我。
I can quench their hunger or ignite their fury. I will tear down this wretched, false world and ride.
你从一开始就是乱源，不要再 murmur 了，吵死了！嗷嗷嗷嗷！
Behave now. The wicked will face judgment. The hunt ends here.
什么东西啊？垃圾讯息吗？没空没空。Staff 在不在啊？
My own heart trembles just the same.
还得我自己来。
How pitiful.
His attacks are slowing.
哦，往哪儿呀哪儿呀？哦哦哦。
Memories, your emotions, they weren't all lies. Reach for them. Find what was your truth. Just a scratch.
No time to lick your wounds.
Ow.
My last breath.
Ow ow. 啊，行不行啊？行不行啊？哎呀！
Howls, unfettered by bounds. Behave now.
这是什么？这是什么？我在哪儿？啊！
Wind calls, waves follow. Speak of the devil, Ovidius. Remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
I am human.
加油加油啊！
Not one of these monsters.
你真的很弱哎，怎么每次出事都是你啊？
My final glory.
Ovidius, remember who you are. Remember the man you wanted to become.
Fate lies within the dark tide. No one escapes the melting costs.
Yeah. Hmm?
Dark tides roll, and it will consume you in turn. Come back to us.
I am nothing like you.
How do you plan to resist us?
There must be a way. Girl, was she devoured by the tide too? Wait! If you keep going, the dark tide will swallow you completely.
The dark tide devours everything. Assimilates everything. If I can't escape it, then I'll use it. It's already flowing inside of me. So why can't I turn it against them? Why can't I be the one who devours them?
他脖子上
These false frequencies need me to survive.
Oh,
If this power
在说故事了。
doesn't want to listen to me, then I'll show it who's the real boss. Fate may be loud, but I don't think it's that strong. I don't believe in it.
A memory left behind in the dark tide.
可是这很重要啊。
She's right. In this war against fate, I still have a move to make.
I 动画。
I want it to be a story that gives people hope. By my spear, I vow to protect my allies and crush the hearts of the evil. I will absorb all of the tide spawning. Kill me and the calamity ends here.
Avidius!
There's no time!
What?
Discord Slayer, I saw your past in the tide. I know what you seek to do. Take my power and finish it. That too is my wish.
I promise I will. Give me all your bitterness. We will make them pay.
What?
Pathetic as he was, in his final moments, he outran his fate. Now, why greet our reunion with animosity? Before the tides of fate, we are all but players on a stage.
不是，虽然一开始不喜欢他，但他在死之前洗白了，也不算洗白啦，他本来就只是有点碍事而已。他就是克里斯托弗的妻子啊，好可怜哦。
Alas, his script was written long ago. In this scene,
he was always fated to exit.
全球的剧本男。对啊。What？ 又打架？他又要趁乱逃掉了吗？
A lie told often enough becomes the truth. Weave memory, history, experience, and you can craft a man who exists in the minds of others. But to become truly real, that path was still far off. Right in the end, the breath that could give him life was his alone. Oh, a being born of lies, grasping for meaning in a world that offers none. Such a pursuit demands the courage to question the meaning of one's existence, yes. It demands pain. Did you not see? I did. His intentions, his ambitions, his darkness, his weakness. Humanity is fate's plaything. I simply showed them the strings. I lit the fire, the hunger that might ignite their free will. Through contradictions and conflicts, pain brings metamorphosis. Tragedy breeds transcendence. Only then may a soul rise beyond itself and touch the gates of immortality. Should you still insist on my cruelty? Well, high praise indeed. At the very least, it proves this story has stirred your pity and fervor. That alone earns you the right to read through to the final act. Go then, to Septimont. The curtain is drawing. There I shall rewrite Rinasita's fate, with the dark tide as my ink. Will you suffer in silence beneath fate's poisoned arrows? Or rise to defy this world's endless trials? I, too, await your final answer.
You brought ruin to Rinasita. You think you're just walking away?
My stage lies elsewhere. In this scene, I am but a herald. But since you're so eager, I'll leave you with one final clue. I've never had much fondness for over. The dark tide has already tainted the civilization capsule. It no longer requires the Threnodians' authority to be open. So tell me, how could an existence born of the dark tide ever serve as its anchor of reality? Be forewarned. When dark waters recede, the truth beneath the surface shall come to light.
完了，什么东西啊？没看懂。阿维迪亚只是代行者的代言人而已吧？代行者没有自己出现在故事里，就是这个场景里面。
The harbinger of the dark tide is the anchor of reality of all tidespawn. When I was absorbing the tidespawn, I felt it. Avidius was also born of the dark tide.
Then why didn't the light of Imperator reveal his true form?
Because his intentions and words were real. He may not have shone as brightly as the sun, but and that unshakable resolve not to become a pawn of the darkness, even unto death. That created his own truth. That's why he played right into the Quill-bearer's hands. A scapegoat, the perfect sacrifice to bury the truth. All his noble wishes were twisted. Such cruel irony can rot for all I care.
如果那灾难扭转，剧作家才是。对啊。
Ovidius shouldn't have had to bear such a fate. I will carry on his fight. I'll keep writing the story he believed in. The story that gives people hope.
漂泊者，你背负的东西有点多。
Yes. As he wished. Let's return to Cantarella and check on the wounded. If Ovidius wasn't the Harbinger, that means we missed.
哦，就差这了。哎，不要爬人家的遗物，不好看，下来。
The Tidespawn have fully retreated. The situation around Thessalio Fells is improving. Seems like the Order has already transported most of the wounded to Averado Vault. But as for the rest, the scars Leviathan left on the...
啊，没听完。
I'm so Oh, it's you, the great hero Rover. Cantarella told me stories about you. She said you're just like the heroes in the adventure tale.
Huh? 这边有。
But you can't save everyone.
Don't go. Don't leave. Don't abandon us.
Cardathea?
Mortals need salvation. Mortals need unity. Righteous One, open the ascending gates for me.
This world doesn't belong to you, Leviathan. Chimera!
我这一天天的要昏倒几次啊！哦。
How are you feeling, Rover?
Stand down. I said, stand down.
But, Lady Cantarella, we all...
Enough. I told you to stand down. You've withstood...
I'm sorry, Lady Cantarella.
Leviathan is a master at finding the cracks in one's spirit to tear it aside.
什么啊？好可怕！所以在我，
Certain emotions between you and the others resonated. Your tacit mark opened a portal, pulling you into another illusion. That portal fed on your presence to spread malice and fear. But before it could fully take shape, I broke into your illusion and shut it down.
I saw Fenrico, Mia, and Cardathea. They all passed through that gate. What exactly lies beyond it?
That's the realm Leviathan created. The journeying paradise. Avidius was Cristoforo's decoy. He planted that decoy in Septimon for years. When the waters recede, the truth shall come to light. Rover, you are the new harbinger of the dark tide.
What?
Cantarella went inside to prepare that antidote. She should be finished now.
Hold on. Time
to find her.
啊，这为什么又我了？怎么又有我的事啊？
This is the family antidote, made to suppress Leviathan's spiritual corruption. As long as we can identify the problem, there's a way to fight back. You carry the Sentinel's power. I've learned about Leviathan's current state from Galbrenna. The Thessalias have resisted the Thronodian for a century. Its whispers aren't undefeatable. We will defeat it.
Damn.
Leviathan needs a harbinger with enough influence to spread its gospel. You're the laureate of Raguna, and your path overlaps with Avidius. The Tidespawn are shaped by the harbinger's thoughts and memories. Neither the Thundering Mephis nor the Phalian Beringal are native to Rinasita. So,
you once said the harbinger had to be corrupted by the dark tide. But I still don't show any signs of corruption.
等下，没看懂。云闪之灵和飞莲之灵都不是罹难系统的原生残像。对啊，有姐姐真好。
I suspect the one corrupted might not be you.
Abby.
The dark tide, huh? I ate some back at the hunting grounds. It tasted kind of funky. It made me super sleepy. Ever since...
Abby does carry the dark tide's frequency.
Abby must have absorbed many other frequencies. So while the dark tide's frequency lay in wait, it was masked by the other. It makes sense. You two share life and energy. As the primary in this bond, your frequency has been overriding Abby's. Leviathan planned for this.
Rover? Did I do something wrong?
We made a call when it mattered. I asked you to absorb the dark tide. We couldn't have known what it would become.
I see. Well, I can go hungry if I have to. But you better not get hurt.
应该不会搞到他消失吧？不要哎。
The real threat is Leviathan. If we want to end it,
from what I know, Leviathan manifests its kingdom by flooding Renacita with the dark tide. That's how it turns the real world into the journeying paradise. But we've already secured Raguna and Septimont. The Fabricatorium and the hunting ground.
Everything you've done has slowed down or maybe even sealed off some of its pathways. That's why Leviathan is resorting to its... This so-called divinity is more devious than humanity realizes. The Matriarch of Physalia. You have guarded this truth for over a century. Now...
I couldn't see the truth until the Threnodians' whispers finally quieted. Only then did those ancient records, once twisted beyond recognition, begin to make sense again.
苏头，你有没有打错字啊？还是我看错？明示的地狱被解除后，才看到扭曲文字。
Leviathan was born from the shadows in our hearts, from our longing to connect and belong. It used faith to spread a spiritual plague. All the while, our ancestors believed Leviathan survived by absorbing these emotions. Little by little, it burrowed into Renacita's collective unconscious. They said the dark tide is that subconscious made real, an ocean of shared trauma. That's why...
I heard them. All those voices in the dark tide. And before I touched...
The stronger the conflict, the deeper the emotion it stirs. That's why the playwright kept forcing Renacita into conflict. Every tragedy, every struggle, it wasn't random. The end times are drawing near. The Ragonesi cling to hopes of a blissful afterlife.
这些姐姐也太聪明了吧
have long believed in another world that begins after death. Leviathan may have drawn from these subconscious beliefs, aligning with those desires to fabricate a false future and afterlife within the dark tide. The illusion of the journeying paradise.
If that's true, once the people's belief in the end times reaches its zenith, the
power of assimilation will grow stronger, until the line between imagination and reality vanishes. The journeying path, when it does, every soul in Renacita will be unified under its control. No thoughts, no will, just blind devotion. No different from the tide's ball.
没完没了哎。
You saw it in the illusion. It cast aside the Sentinel's form and took on Cartetius. Leviathan is still watching the real world. Because of the mark of the dark tide, it can read your... But you must have sensed it by now. Your connection with Renacita runs deeper than I, or even you, ever imagined.
我到底跟谁没有联系很深？我请问呢？
You're not just the harbinger of despair. You've become a vessel of Renacita's hope. So go. Gather every
好啊，因为我是空白啊，所以全部写在我这里。
This is a hunt, yes. But it's also more than that. It's to take Leviathan down. Our belief has to be unshakable. For now, the dark tide in Raguna is under control.
啊，那个
And I think
加贝他
figured out what it plans to do
刚出
next.
现的时候被贯穿，然后就没事了。他也没有治疗吧？没有吧？我印象中没有吧？
Before the bells of paradise ring, I'll buy you time. When you're just like the playwright said, when the moment comes.
又回气球了。好的，走啊。嗯。这里没配音。 待行者的问题，暂时守密。哦哈，阻碍前进。哦。好多哦。仓促发动的黑潮。错位的信仰。所以黑潮就是利维亚坦创造的，之前的也是。咒怨不许流淌。不喜欢过早透露计划。召唤黑潮造物降世的现世锚点。被迫不断穿梭于黑潮的幻境。现实的他人看作怪物。哦，所以刚才才会把那个小女孩看成，哦。不期待下。OK。奥古，我要回来啦！奥古妈咪，我要回来啦！尤诺哎，那奥古在哪？哎呀呀呀呀呀呀！哎呀，等一下，等他跑一下，还在载入。哎呀呀呀呀！怎么回事 ？You know。精神领袖，
Keep moving. Stay in line and follow instructions. No dawdling. I promise. We will return soon.
有诺这么快就拿回地位啦？
Well, well. Is that you, Unwritten One? So you did?
神父，
Did you come straight from Raguna?
I did. Has it begun here?
An unannounced high tide. But that term doesn't even begin to cover it. No signs, no patterns. The dark tide's spawn are surfacing at random, even outside the city of Septimont.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. The Earthrend Wedge is still holding back the dark tide at its depths. At any rate, as for me, I'm helping out here. Someone has to stop the panic from turning into a...
It's not just Septimont. Raguna has been hit too.
BB 伯伯，什么 BB 伯伯？
I see. Raguna too. And Ovidius. He never bent a knee, never played by the rules. Why is it that fate always strikes hardest at those who dare to defy it? I'm just a helpful, ordinary person now, helping the temple with the evacuation. No more restraints. The last prophecy ended with, the dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. After that, nothing. And with this abnormal dark tide behavior, people are starting... Nice thought. If only more people shared your hope. But in the face of something this vast and unknown, fear is only human. We can't blame them for trembling. Aquila, any word?
好可爱。
The dark tide has been spotted at the Three Heroes' Crest. Bad. It's the highest point in the Sanguis Plateaus, well beyond the Light Cloud's reach. The dark tide has They call it the Three Heroes' Crest for the three heroes of heroes who once stood there. Many believe that if even that place isn't safe. But Septimont still needs us too.
Worry not, Honored One. The Senate will oversee the evacuation. Please, go assist the Ethel.
上次昏倒的那个。
We may lack your strength, but we will not stand idle.
We were born in Septimont. Resistance runs in our blood, and we were raised beneath the
We're counting on you, Honored One.
I hate to admit it, but the current Senate's grown a backbone. Cowards wouldn't last long working under Augusta anyway. Come on, Rover. Let's find her.
我也能上阿奎拉。哦，耶，辛苦你啦。
Traces of the dark tide are everywhere.
The tide spawn always shows up where we least expect them, and never slow down. Our warriors are stretched thin just trying to hold the lines. Even though the common echoes here don't depend on the Genesis Nexus, they're still breaking down due to the... Don't wear that face. These are Septimont's warriors. They don't fall easy. There! The Three Heroes' Crest. Looks like they just finished a... Let's pick up the pace. You fought beside Augusta before, and you once led the battle to defeat the Sovereign. Your presence will rally...
Look! It's Rover! The Honorable One!
了吧。
My fellow warrior, you came!
Yeah!
Feels like just yesterday we were fighting side by side in the Colosseum. And now look at you! Hero of heroes and all. Didn't see that coming.
Rover, your arrival is appreciated.
哦，古妈咪，我来了。
Oh, let me introduce you.
You know. We know each other.
Oh.
A lot happened while you were off. It is strange. From the moment we met, it felt like we were cuts.
All right then, Augusta.
Theoretically,
好哎。
the dark tide flows here from the blight cloud above the
鸡皮疙瘩。
plateaus. High tides have always followed its movements. But this time, nothing. No blight cloud anomalies. We always knew the Earthrend Wedge was a stopgap as we continued to search for a permanent solution. But this eruption without warning defies everything. We repelled the first wave and set up an anti-corrosion ward using anchor obelisks. Have you discovered anything?
What? But I thought the Sovereign's death would sever the root cause of the Paradise's descent. But Leviathan's rebirth.
The Fraxidos. Always scheming in shadow.
Your Excellency, another outbreak. Tide spawn heading straight for the camp.
Leviathan won't spare us any time to breathe. It's been too long. Warriors!
最喜欢跟妈咪共事了啊！
Let those who defy Septimont tremble at our fury and fall.
这几只都能用吗？哦，哪儿去啊？哦，那儿。我要绕上去吗？哦，对，绕上去。呜呼，好哎。
Tide spawn dead ahead. Let's cut them down.
Ow, ow.
Entertain me. It's always a blast fighting beside you, my fellow warrior.
Another horde inbound. They're not letting up.
走，哎，
They're heading straight
用
for
飞的
the
啊！
obelisks.
We will stop them.
喂，别闹！
Present your offerings. Praise me. Face me to the hero. Honor to you, my friend.
到哪里啊？哦，这。哎，来了。OK。
Stay behind me.
版本更新后，尤诺牵不了手了。啊？什么意思？
On you go. Praise me. Settle. Taste my resolve.
Begin.
On you go. Causality overturned. Nowhere to hide. Is it just me, or have they slowed down a little?
Your Excellency, the target's in the remaining anchor obelisk now.
But the gladiators guarding them. They haven't recovered from the last wave.
Leave that to me. We'll split up and reinforce the rest. Stay sharp.
妈咪超帅！
Down with the curtain. One is the sound.
哎，好多哦，是怎样？啊，怎么剩我一个？现在才发现，哎，这里有缩写吗？
fit together.
好想用奥古哦。嗷！
Well, you will obey.
这里锁不锁血呀，各位 ？Oh my god！
How is the situation there?
哎，活了。
Just cleaned them up.
We've cleared our sector 2. Regrouping now.
啊，你没事就好。我也要一个阿奎拉啦，我自己用跑的。
Trying to wear us down one flank at a time, huh? They're closing in on the obelisks on our side.
Wait. Something's off. They're striking at weak spots in the formation. Since
Leviathan, it's directing them.
It's the north flank.
这怎么办啊？烦死了！
If I release this attack, the whole obelisk array may fall. It's testing me, seeing if I'll trade lives for victory.
妈咪。
So, this is where we're needed, right? Time to help reclaim those obelisks. The north flank's ours. Let's give them a grand show.
好诶，又是你们！
The Montellis greet you. We will secure this cell.
超帅
The poison
！Superhero landing.
Allow the Thessalians to cleanse it.
Whoa!
Phew! Made it this time. I've got this side covered.
太帅啦！
By the name of Imperator, we'll protect the obelisks here.
Woo!
Let's deal with the mess first.
one obelisk remains on the north.
哎，别动！
I'll take that one.
好帅哦！
You have my thanks, hero.
帅翻了！
This battle is not over.
路帕好可爱。哎，我在哪儿啊？哦。
I never thought I'd see the day. Fight side by side with the order and the deed. Onward, comrades! We're not about to shame Septimont now!
I've heard of the Montelli-centric constructs, but seeing that kind of firepower up close is something
Maybe the Celias aren't as monstrous as they say.
She's absorbing the tide spawn. What kind of power is that?
Causality? Over time.
wax. Honor to
好帅哦，好喜欢这对。卡了，卡了，卡了，超卡！
What is that in the center? An opening. Something inside is sending them frequencies to recover.
The tide spawn is still hiding in there, ready to strike again. Damn it! There's no end to this.
We won't last much longer at this rate.
The entrance is open. Now's the time.
他要跳进去吗？
What are you doing?
What I always planned to do. Hunt the Trenodian. The moment I jump into the dark tide, the tide spawn will retreat to defend. That's when you seal the anti-corrosion ward. Trap them in one stroke.
Jump into the dark tide. Are you...
More precisely, into the journeying paradise. The suffocating despair you see. It's a gateway, and Leviathan's sanctuary.
You're saying Leviathan built the paradise?
That grand city you glimpsed within it. It wasn't a hallucination. It was real. Paradise's first form. Everything it plotted fell apart. With no other choice, it began spreading the gospel of its paradise by force. And that gives us a chance to kill it. Right now, it's trying to break the Earthrend Wedge's seal and drown all of Rinasita in the dark tide.
好紧张，好紧张。
But that's not its true goal. It feeds on our terror, on despairing frequencies. That's... We must strike at the root. Kill Leviathan. Tear down the paradise it's built. If not, it will descend upon Rinasita, just as it did here, at the Three Heroes Crest.
The paradise won't fall unless we can reach it. How exactly?
The living can only enter the journeying paradise once they've been corrupted by the dark tide. Even then, inside, there's a spatial anomaly. Whoever goes first must use the Sentinel's power to break through it.
那不就得把我推进去吗？
You buried the waste on yourself, but it's been corrupted. Only the Sentinel. Take it. Leviathan's eye is still on this place, so I'll say no more. I trust you'll understand what's there. Once I'm inside, I'll draw its attention. That'll buy you enough time to prepare.
太帅了吧
Good. All locked and loaded. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's got to teach the Dark Tide some manners.
Huh? No! Hold on now!
And you, Rover. If your resolve is true, be ready. When the time comes, I'll guide you to paradise. See you all in hell.
超帅的啦，超级勇。
The tide spawn are retreating to the center. They're all inside the ward's perimeter. Augusta!
Now activate the anchor obelisks!
We did it. But what good is that? She just rattles on, doesn't even check if anyone's
前面
really
都
listening,
还好，
and
真的
then
假的？
dives headfirst into the dark tide.
这已经很帅了耶。
The journeying paradise lies within the dark tide. Ah, Rover, we've set up camp near the Three Heroes Crest to keep watch.
一路
Let's
停
head
不下
back
来，
and rest for now.
单独跳黑潮，超帅的，太可靠啦！
There must be a way forward. Once we're back, we'll gather all of it.
你哥的钱回来找你了。
The nature of the dark tide and Leviathan.
Rover, you're here.
Regarding that, I think...
Oh. 这是这。 哦
Yo! Loud and clear, Rover? So, all available bloom bearers have arrived in Renacina. We're standing guard at Aberrado Vault, and Booling is already en route to reinforce Septimont.
太可靠了吧！
Jinzhou made some quest. But this time, the Black Shores will show the world who we really are. We've already synced intel with Raguna, and time's short, so I'll make this a quickie. We've drawn some key conclusions about the Threnodian in Renacida. The Threnodian is a shadow of civilization, formless and immortal. According to Imperator's judgment, it can't be erased entirely, only shackled. But the one you're about to face is different. The Fraxidus used the Threnodian's gem to resurrect him, and that created a crack in the shell. Tethys believes that with Imperator's power, he might be able to split the gem from the Threnodian and stop Leviathan from fully reviving. If you can extract the gem, Tethys can tap into a Sonoro's infinite expansion to lock that thing down for good. One more thing. Back in Jinzhou, Abby proved capable of absorbing Threnodian's frequencies. This means
可是他现在不太好啊。
act as a temporary host for the gem. But know this, the Threnodian Leviathan is rooted deeply in the minds and souls of Renacida's people. Only they can truly face it.
好帅哦，这谁啊？
At Raguna's request, we've teleported some of our strongest resonators to reinforce the front lines at Three Heroes Crest. So, leave the civilians to us. We'll keep them safe. As for combat power, I called in some insurance. Never hurts.
你还有外援？哦，是你呀、嗨。
Don't worry, we.
Feed my blossoms, self-deceivers!
So you don't have to unleash the fans.
他都没办法讲话，别把人家金库拆了。
In any case, you just focus on driving your blade straight into Leviathan's heart.
OK。为什么不是手按人解说？哎，算了啦。
If not for the Black Shore's aid, we would not have arrived so swiftly, or with such peace of mind. This disaster has swept across all of Renacita. We Raganese won't cower behind Septimon's walls, nor will we sit idle while the dark tide ravages your lands. Septimont has long stood as the vanguard against the tide spawn. This is your battleground. We'll follow your lead, Your Excellency. Just say the word.
Thank you for your
好
trust.
棒啊，大家一起。
Though Septimont and Raguna have drifted apart over the years, in the face of such calamity, we stand together as one for Renacita. There is no need for formality between us. Leviathan is the source of this chaos. If the Black Shore's plan can truly seal it away, then perhaps the storm it unleashed may yet be stilled.
That Discord Slayer spoke of a connection between the Wastestones. She must have meant the Anchorstone's ability to resonate and link with another.
手按人必须待在那儿吧。
If there's another Anchorstone inside the Dark Tide, that connection could open up a path for us.
When the Dark Tide swallowed me, I did leave an Anchorstone behind, but how did you know that?
Not important right now. The real issue is that the anchor has been heavily corroded. To reactivate it, we'll need to purify it using the
人家一
Sentinel's
起
power.
共事的好不好？
Even if we take another Anchorstone with us, its power alone won't be enough to pierce the spatial anomaly inside the Dark Tide and open up a path.
Yo.
You'll need this. A dying mountain trusted
来不及按。
The first relic, infused with Imperator's pure original power. That light once drove back the darkness across Renacita.
Most of its strength was spent purging the dark tide beneath Raguna. What's left can only shield one person.
And someone will need to carry it in first, to reach the Anchorstone and reactivate it. I'll do it. As a captain,
Really?
navigating through uncharted waters is second nature.
I'll go.
I know how to
哎
resist the dark tide's
就来不
corruption.
及按。
The Phasalia family potion grants resistance, and I've endured its whispers for long enough. I know its tactics. Let me face this.
We don't even know where this Anchorstone is. Finding it may take time, and your potion might wear off before you reach it. But I still carry the Sentinel's power. I can hold out longer than anyone. I have to be the one.
This relic holds all that Primus once felt. His fury, sorrow, obsession.
这就世界大战，真的世界大战。
I see that same resolve in you. Take it.
所以他是谁啊？
Lady Cantarella, how many of your family's potions remain?
我就不选了，反正死了，超快。
You're asking if I can brew enough to carry all of us into the journeying paradise, if we're ready to face Leviathan.
So, once that anchor stone is activated, the path should be clear, right? Great! Then would you do us the honor,
那一位就是仇远。
brilliant Lady of Potions, and get us there?
Rover, this is Rinasita's fight. It is neither your duty to shoulder it alone, nor our desire to see you do so. We will not have you face the Thronodian alone. If facing Leviathan means being corrupted by the dark tide, then so be it.
The priestesses foresaw this. The dark tide will erupt and engulf all of Septimont. If that is our fate, we must meet it head on.
好。
I'll go first. I'll enter the dark tide, activate the anchor stone's connections, and hold the path open for the rest of you.
Meanwhile, we'll hold the line at the Three Heroes Crest. The Tide Spawn aren't the only threat. The Fraxtus might still have their hand to play.
Once the anchors are active, we'll take the potions and follow.
Rinasita will not falter just because a few of its leaders are gone. Its people will rise. We'll meet again in the paradise and end this together. Leviathan will fall.
人好多哦。
We all understand the burden you carry. We are grateful. We'll continue to monitor the dark tide. When the moment comes, we'll move. Until then, prepare and rest.
That visitor from Huang, he must know something about Fenrico. If the lantern came from the Fabricatorium, then what's happened to the dark tide sealed beneath Raguna's seas? There's still time before I go. I need to find him and learn what happened down there.
嗨，借一步说话。
You're here, harbinger of the dark tide.
Who are you? How do you know about this?
Qiu Yuan. The capital sent me to retrieve a fugitive and gather intel on the Thenodian's resonator. I came searching for Raguna's blessed maiden. Instead, I found the Primus. He was tied to the Threnodian, knew the truths of it all. But the dark tide silenced him. In his final moments, he passed this lantern to me. Said it was...
So he's...
His ambitions and his crimes were buried in blood. But he paid the price. Gave his life to drive back the dark tide. That's how the relic reached your hands. Think no more on it. Think only of what's ahead. Death is a cheap way to pay for transgressions. Listen. Every harbinger of the dark tide, Fenrico, Mia, the rest, death.
死亡了。漂泊者与他的后宫们。I know.
I accepted this long...
You've already been touched by the dark tide. Even the Sentinel's power cannot reverse it.
That's why we're not arguing over who goes in first. Anyone else?
You've been resisting the Threnodians' corruption this whole time, suppressing your resonance ability so Tidespawn wouldn't surface. Everything you said was just to hide the truth. You're prepared to walk into the...
You've traveled so far just to honor a dying stranger's final wish. I'll ask for just one more for me. Please.
The Dark Tide rejects outsiders over Nasita. I'll do what I can. I'll hold the line here. You do what must be done.
真可
When
靠
you're truly prepared to die, death doesn't come so easily.
I never act with sacrifice as a given. Not even my own.
One last thing. The magistrate of Jinzhou asked me to send a regard to the people you helped. They're still waiting for your return. Farewell.
主做牺牲了，也看起来黏黏的，黏黏的。哎呀，黏黏的。呀的，黏黏的。
You know, status report. Frequency is stabilizing. If you're going in, this is your best window. Remember that stretch of chaos? If Leviathan has shaped this world through the Dark Tide, expect something similar. Shifting that Discord Slayer, Galbrenna was it? She's bound to the Dark Tide. If once inside, find her existence in the chaos. Reunite with her. You catch on quickly. Immerse yourself in her rhythm. Feel it, understand it. Find a trace of her within the chaotic...
Rover, keep your wits about you once you're inside the Dark Tide.
Don't worry. I'll stick with her every step of the way.
Just remember you're not going in alone. When the time comes, we will be... If you are ready, step. May the eternal sun light your path. And may each step bring you closer to victory.
要跑动画了吗？还是要我自己跳？哦，好。这就是那里面。
I didn't think there's actually a whole other world inside the dark. Huh? Anyway, let's focus. Like Yuno said, let me remember. Something about anchoring to the memories, feelings, and Yeah! Galbrenna's always like... She's there, and then whoosh, she's gone. Doesn't really...
In life, chaos. In death, silence. A stillness veils the hesitant shall not return. The timid...
It's that creepy guy again.
Little lamb, your hostility pains me. Surely you've heard. The Dark Tide preserves memory. Her past is...
Then we'll just go find them ourselves.
The Dark Tide mirrors the chaos of the human. Leviathan lurks in the depths of this world, building its kingdom, bending this place into... This place is molded by the journeying paradise's frequency. But behold, the Dark Tide's true face. A world of hatred, fear, and despair. The world your kind calls hell. Leviathan merged paradise and hell with its power of assimilation, cloaking rot in radiance.
守安人没来，守安人有来啊！啊，
Yet the mask is flawed.
等一下，为什么现在才
is incomplete. These twin worlds bleed into
现在才回这个啊？过去多久了？
Countless souls caught between light and shadow, adrift. Not yet. Save it. I will guide you. Walk with me through this wasteland. You will hear despair's screams. See the dead beg for death. Watch souls willingly burn. Deceive you? No. Her plan is bold, but an unwanted frequency has mingled into the dark tide. I know not who it is, but for now, you have no choice, do you? Come, little lamb. Open your eyes, sharpen your claws. It's time we journey into the underworld.
走就走，转转转。
The flow of time here is slower than in your world. We have plenty of it. Be patient, little lamb. I shall keep watch over the outside. Speaking with you through the mark of the dark tide saves me considerable energy. As for that small pest, put it to rest, lest its corruption worsen. My presence alone is enough.
Abby, you can get some rest.
But... All right, fine, if you say so. But if anything happens, call me right away. I'll face it with you.
还在转。
This is the borderlands of hell, where the boundaries between worlds tear and rend with the most savage delight.
谁呀？谁在占网路啊？
We basked in the light of paradise. Now, we're plunged into the pit of endless damnation. In this infinite cycle of hope and despair, you must learn to struggle. That, little lamb, is your first lesson.
Hmm. 等它恢复吧，应该是刚跳下来的关系，所以那个地图没跑完。我也没开其他东西啊。
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
我站这应该没关系吧？源头解析度调低。源头解析度，那是什么？可我现在出不去啊，我没办法进那个。在退出时，老曾经的什么圈牌？我现在没办法进设定的样子吗？哦，可以。苹果， 超级解析度。源头解析度是什么啊？这个没有，聊天室没断。我的天哪！是我们家有人在用网路吗？嗯。换了那个，我也很想你们啊，可是他好像就卡了。阿尔法啊，咖啡，怎么办啊？这个，你们等我一下好了，超怪现在。等我一下哦，小心耳朵。